We're here today to talk about some safety tips for the upcoming Halloween.
First I want to talk about was when the kids are going out. We just suggest that they stay in larger groups together, and parents should stay in line of sight so nothing can happen.
Right. When we talk about larger groups, we also ask if we can coordinate having more than one adult with these groups so that if children do venture off from different sides of the street, that there are adults to watch them. Something to be mindful of, and you know, with the street lighting is just being alert to our street lights within our neighborhoods. Wherever you're trick-or-treating, we do have some streets that don't have very good street lighting or lighting, and we do have some that are well lit. So. In terms of lighting, we also suggest there are some things that you can bring with you when you trick-or-treat with your family. One of the most important is a flashlight. And I know some kids like to carry them along with their candy basket, but it's important for adults to have flashlights so they can, one, find children if they need to, and also it alerts other people, motorists, of you and your group. And reflective clothing is also something that could be very important to have that night. Maybe just a simple alteration on one of your child's costumes, or even if an adult or two wears a traffic vest or something that stands out and reflects light at night.
And when they go to the house, you just want to explain to the little kids, if the people invite them in the house, to refuse that, because they don't need to be going in the house. They just go to the door and leave. And with parents watching them, there shouldn't be a problem.
This is a great time to remind our kids of stranger danger. Have that healthy discussion at home or before we go out about how to approach and how to deal with strangers. When we're out in our groups, we also want to be cautious of our pedestrian laws as far as when it pertains to traffic. Our two highly populated areas where we see a lot of concentration of our trick-or-treaters is the Long Lake neighborhood and also up in the Mattawanakee Lake area. And I know on Goldsmith Street particularly there are crosswalks which we're asking the public and trick-or-treaters this year to really pay attention to and use so that we can be more mindful of that.
When they go to the house, they might want to just, make sure that they, when they get their candy, not to, the ones that look like they've been tampered with or opened, or homemade items that maybe somebody made, like brownies. If they look like they've been tampered and you don't know where they came from, just discard it, throw it away. Don't take a chance with bad candy or whatever else might be out there.
And our suggestion also for, we have a lot of local produce. If you do have a neighbor that's given out apples or something homemade, that you use your best judgment in allowing your child to have that. But we also want to talk about the parents that have teenagers going out. And we want to just take this time to reiterate, reminding our parents and ourselves that Halloween night might be a good night to maybe impose some more check-ins with our teenagers that might be going out without adult supervision. In the day and age of the cell phone or the text messaging, if we could check with our teenagers more frequently, and maybe perhaps ask them to check in a little more frequently on Halloween night. Yeah,
let the parents know where they're going, which neighborhood, who they're going with, and what time roughly they're going to be home. So.
Right. But first and foremost, safety is our main concern on Halloween night. But we do have also concerns about vandalism and property damage on Halloween night. So we want to remind again our teenagers that if they're going out and they're going to be out on the street trick-or-treating, perhaps to remind them that there will be officers out keeping an eye out on to try to avoid eggings or shaving creams, things like that.
No egging mailboxes or egging houses, cars, smashing pumpkins. Why turn a great night into a disaster and have law enforcement come down and charges could be, brought?
Right. So we want to try to avoid that. And we feel we always suggest a healthy discussion prior to that can often help. Any questions or concerns, you can certainly reach out to Officer Janakos or myself at the Littleton Police Department.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.